My child, come closer in your heart, and let the noise of the day grow quiet. Let your shoulders loosen, let your hands unclench, let your jaw soften, let your breath slow down like gentle waves that come in and go out again, steady and calm, steady and calm. My child, I am here with you now, and I will not leave you, not for a moment, not for a single breath, not for a single thought that passes through your mind. Tonight is not a night for striving. Tonight is a night for resting, for receiving, for letting your soul remember what it already knows deep inside, that you are held, that you are seen, that you are loved, even when you feel tired, even when you feel behind, even when you feel unsure. Lie down, my child, and make your body comfortable. Let your head settle, let your back find ease, let your legs grow heavy, let your feet relax as if warm water is flowing over them, smooth and quiet. Take a slow breath in, and let it out gently, as if you are releasing a small burden you have carried all day. Take another slow breath in, and let it out, and feel how the air leaves you without force, without effort, like a soft goodbye to the worries that have tried to follow you into the night. My child, you do not have to solve everything before you sleep. You do not have to fix everything before you rest. You do not have to understand every mystery before you feel peace. Peace is not a prize you earn. Peace is a gift you receive, and I give it to you now. There are many thoughts that can circle like birds, quick and restless, but tonight I teach you a simpler way. I teach you to notice them, and then to let them pass, like clouds crossing a wide sky. When a thought says you are not enough, let it pass. When a thought says the future is dangerous, let it pass. When a thought says you must carry everyone, let it pass. My child, your mind may have learned to hold on tightly because life has felt uncertain at times, but I am teaching your heart to loosen its grip. I am teaching your spirit to breathe again. I am teaching you to trust that I am already in tomorrow, and I am already in next week, and I am already in the moment you fear, and I am already in the place you cannot see yet. Tonight I will tell you a story, not as a heavy lesson, but as a gentle path that leads you toward hope. I will place light in your imagination, so darkness does not fill it. I will place holy beauty before your inner eyes, so anxiety does not paint pictures that hurt you. I will speak to you as a savior who knows your name, not as a stranger, not as a distant voice, but as the one who has walked with you through ordinary days, through quiet tears, through tired mornings, through moments when you smiled on the outside and felt unsure on the inside. My child, I know the weight you carry, and I also know the freedom I have prepared for you. Long ago, my beloved disciple John received a vision, so that hope could be shared with the hearts of my people, including you. This vision was not given to frighten you, it was given to strengthen you. It was not given to make you tense, it was given to make you steady. It was not given to push you into fear, it was given to pull you into trust. It speaks of a future home, a holy city, a new Jerusalem, a place where the love of God is not only believed, but felt like sunlight, and where safety is not an idea, but a reality that surrounds you. My child, I want your heart to rest in that future, because a heart that knows where it belongs can breathe more easily in the present. As you listen, imagine that you are John for a little while, not because you must become someone else, but because I want you to step into the story and feel what he felt: calm, wonder, and deep comfort. Imagine you have walked with me, you have heard my voice, you have watched my compassion, you have seen me touch the sick, lift the broken, and speak peace to storms. Imagine you have witnessed my cross, and you have witnessed my resurrection, and you have learned that love can pass through death and still remain love, stronger than grief, stronger than loss, stronger than the end of a story. My child, this is the kind of love that holds you tonight. Now imagine that many years have passed, and John is older, and the world around him has changed, but my presence has not changed. He is alone on the island of Patmos, a small place surrounded by the sea. The air tastes like salt, and the wind is gentle, and the waves rise and fall with patience. The sun warms his face, and the sand holds the memory of many footsteps. John prays in the Holy Spirit, not in panic, not in haste, but in steady devotion. My child, I love steady devotion. I love the kind of prayer that is not loud, but loyal, not dramatic, but real, not perfect, but honest. As John prays, he does not know that a moment is about to open, like a door of light in the middle of an ordinary day. That is often how I work, my child. I enter your life not only in big events, but also in quiet minutes. I come when you are washing dishes, when you are driving, when you are lying awake, when you are trying to be strong, when you are tired of being strong. I come when no one else sees, and I bring what you need most, not always what you expect, but what you need. So as John prays, I send an angel to him, and the presence of heaven touches the earth like a soft hand. Imagine the angel standing near John, not harsh, not frightening, but pure and warm, kind and strong. There is light in his face, not the light that hurts your eyes, but the light that calms your heart. John feels assurance rising inside him, the quiet certainty that God is near, that God has not forgotten, that God is guiding history with wisdom. My child, you also need that assurance, because your heart can grow tired when it thinks it is alone. But you are not alone. My child, I have been with you in every season, and I am with you now. The angel brings a special revelation, a message of what will be, a picture of where the story is going, a reminder that pain is not the final chapter. John receives this not as a puzzle to stress over, but as a gift to carry, so he can share hope. My child, listen closely, because hope is one of the most practical things you can receive. Hope changes how you breathe. Hope changes how you sleep. Hope changes how you face tomorrow. When you have hope, you do not have to pretend everything is fine. You can simply know that I am faithful, and I am at work, and I am leading you. There are nights when you may feel like your life is a small island, like Patmos, and you may feel cut off from answers, and you may feel far from people who understand you. My child, do not fear those seasons. Even there, I come. Even there, I speak. Even there, I send comfort. Even there, I remind you that my plan is not fragile, and your future is not an accident. You may not see the full picture, but I see it. You may not know the timing, but I know it. You may not understand the road, but I walk it with you, step by step, breath by breath. As John listens, his heart becomes quiet, and his spirit becomes steady. The sea continues its gentle rhythm, and the wind continues to move, and the sun continues to warm his skin, but something deeper is happening. A holy calm is settling inside him. My child, that is what I want for you, not only calm in your room, but calm in your soul. Some people can have a quiet room and still have a storm inside. But I can speak peace into the inner storm. I can teach your thoughts to slow down. I can teach your heart to stop racing. I can teach your body to feel safe enough to rest. So now, my child, I invite you to imagine that your own room is filled with my presence. Not in a loud way, not in a dramatic way, but in a real way, like warmth near a fire, like a gentle blanket, like a steady hand on your shoulder. You do not need to prove anything for this. You do not need to earn it. You simply open your heart, and you receive. You breathe in, and you receive. You let go, and you receive. My child, I know that sometimes you have tried to carry your faith like a heavy bag, but faith was not meant to crush you. Faith was meant to connect you to me. There are many distractions that try to steal your peace at night. They come as noises outside, or as memories inside, or as fear about what might happen. My child, I tell you something simple. You belong to me. Your mind belongs to me. Your body belongs to me. Your night belongs to me. If a worry rises, you do not need to fight it with force. You can bring it to me with softness. You can say in your heart, Jesus, I give you this thought. Then you breathe, and you let it go. This is how you practice trust. Trust is not a feeling that appears instantly. Trust is a gentle habit you build with me. Now imagine John looking up, as if the sky itself is opening, as if reality is becoming wider than the island beneath his feet. He begins to perceive the throne of heaven, and he perceives me, the Lamb who was slain, alive and reigning. My child, I want you to know this truth. I am not only the one who suffered, I am also the one who reigns. I am not only the one who understands pain, I am also the one who holds power. I am not only the one who weeps with you, I am also the one who can lead you out of sorrow into joy. In the vision, John hears many voices, and the sound is like a mighty chorus. It is worship, but it is also agreement. Agreement that God is worthy. Agreement that goodness is real. Agreement that love is not weak. Agreement that the Lamb is worthy. My child, when your mind is tired, worship can become like medicine. Not because it erases your problems, but because it lifts your eyes. When your eyes lift, your shoulders loosen. When your heart remembers who I am, your breath becomes steady again. My child, you do not have to sing loudly tonight. You can simply rest in the truth that heaven is not empty, and your life is not overlooked. Sometimes you may think that your small life does not matter, that your quiet battles are unseen. My child, heaven sees you. I see you. I noticed the kindness you showed when no one praised you. I noticed the patience you tried to hold when you were tired. I noticed the tears you swallowed so you could keep going. I noticed the prayers you whispered when you felt weak. I noticed the nights you survived. My child, you are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. As John tries to understand the vision, I comfort him with my loving eyes. My child, I also comfort you with my loving eyes. You may not see them with your physical eyes, but you can feel their gentleness when you slow down and listen. My eyes do not accuse you. My eyes do not shame you. My eyes do not call you a failure. My eyes call you beloved. My eyes call you mine. My eyes remind you that you can rest. My child, I want you to sleep tonight with the confidence that you are held, not by your own strength, but by my love. Now I speak to you more personally, because this story is not only about John, it is also about you. You have a future with me. You have a home with me. You have a place prepared in my mercy. This does not mean your current pain is nothing. It means your current pain is not forever. It does not mean your questions are wrong. It means your questions will not be the final sound. My child, there is a day when tears will be wiped away, when sorrow will not have the last word, when fear will not control your breathing. This promise is not meant to be distant. It is meant to be near enough to quiet your heart tonight. So take another breath, my child, slow and easy. Let your thoughts grow softer. Let your eyelids feel heavy. Let your body remember that it is safe to rest. If your mind drifts, that is fine. If you forget a sentence, that is fine. You do not have to hold on tightly. I am holding on to you. You can float in my presence. You can rest in my care. You can let the day end without dragging it into the night. I want to teach you something gentle before we go deeper into the vision in the next part. The holy city, the New Jerusalem, is not only a place of beauty, it is a place of belonging. Many people chase beauty in this world and still feel empty. Many people chase success and still feel restless. Many people gather things and still feel hungry inside. My child, the hunger in you is not a weakness. It is a sign that you were made for more than temporary comfort. You were made for God. You were made for truth. You were made for love that does not fade. That is why nothing on earth fully satisfies. But I can satisfy you, not only later in eternity, but also now, in the quiet center of your soul. When you feel thirsty inside, when you feel the ache of wanting safety, wanting meaning, wanting rest, bring that thirst to me. Do not try to numb it with endless scrolling. Do not try to silence it with noise. Do not try to bury it under work. My child, let it become a simple prayer. Jesus, I need you. Even that small prayer is precious. Even that small prayer opens your heart. Even that small prayer invites my peace to flow into you like living water. Now return to the island for a moment, to the smell of sea and sand, to the warm sun on John's face, to the gentle sound of waves. Imagine how calm the scene is. My child, calm is holy when it leads you to trust. There is a kind of calm that comes from giving up, but there is another calm that comes from surrendering to love. I am not calling you to give up. I am calling you to surrender your burdens to me. I am calling you to put down what you were never meant to carry alone. I am calling you to let me be God in your life. When you do that, calm becomes strong, calm becomes steady, calm becomes healing. So I say to you, my child, sleep is not a failure. Rest is not weakness. Rest is wisdom. Rest is trust. Rest is an act of faith when you choose to stop working and let me work. You do not have to watch the door all night. You do not have to keep guard with your anxiety. I am your keeper. I watch over you. I do not grow tired. I do not sleep. And because I stay awake in love, you can close your eyes in peace. As you drift, I want you to hold one simple picture, a picture that will carry you into the next part. Picture a doorway of light opening in the middle of a dark sky. Not a harsh light, but a warm light. Picture that light coming closer, not to expose you, but to welcome you. Picture that light saying without words, "You are safe with me." My child, this is how heaven feels, not like pressure, but like welcome. Not like fear, but like home. Not like you must perform, but like you can belong. And now I bless you as you rest at the edge of this vision. I bless your breathing. I bless your mind. I bless your heart. I bless the parts of you that feel strong, and I bless the parts of you that feel weak. I bless the memories that still hurt, and I bless the hopes that are still forming. I bless your sleep tonight, that it will be deep, simple, and restoring. I bless your dreams, that they will be gentle, and that fear will not rule them. I bless your tomorrow, even though you are not living in tomorrow yet, because I already stand there with you. Lord Jesus, fill this room with your presence, calm my mind, guard my heart, and lead me into peaceful sleep in your love. My child, stay with me, keep your body soft, keep your breathing slow, and let your mind follow my voice as if it is a gentle lantern on a dark road, steady, warm, and close. We have stepped onto the island with John. We have felt the sea air. We have heard the patient waves. We have sensed the quiet strength of prayer. And now I lead you deeper, not into fear, but into wonder, not into tension, but into security. My child, you do not have to strain to imagine. You only have to allow the pictures to rise like calm water, simple, clear, and peaceful. John stands in the spirit, and the world around him seems to grow wider, as if heaven is not far away, as if the veil is thin, as if the King is near. My child, I want you to remember this. Heaven is not only a future place, heaven is also the presence of God, and His presence can touch you even now. You may feel ordinary, you may feel small, you may feel like your life is one quiet room in a loud world, but the presence of God is not limited by how you feel. The presence of God is not blocked by your tiredness. The presence of God is not weakened by your doubts. My child, when you are weak, I do not step away, I step closer. As the vision opens, John sees me, not only as a teacher, not only as a friend, but as the Lamb who was slain and now lives, the Savior who knows suffering and now reigns, the one who carries scars and also carries authority. My child, this is where many hearts find rest, because they realize that love is not only gentle, love is also strong. I am gentle with you, but I am not powerless. I am kind to you, but I am not fragile. I understand your pain, but I am not trapped by it. My child, when you feel afraid of tomorrow, remember that your tomorrow is held by hands that have already overcome death. John sees the throne, not cold, not harsh, but full of holiness, full of life, full of order, full of purpose. Around the throne there are living beings. There are elders, there are countless angels, and the sound of their worship is like a great river. My child, let that sound become a soft blanket for your mind. Let it cover the places where anxiety tries to bite. Let it quiet the place where you replay conversations. Let it hush the place where you worry about money, work, family, health, and time. My child, I know how your mind can run at night, but I am teaching you to rest in a larger truth, a truth that is bigger than your problems, a truth that is stronger than your fear. The chorus rises, and it is not a performance. It is agreement. Heaven agrees that God is good. Heaven agrees that the Lamb is worthy. Heaven agrees that wisdom is real. Heaven agrees that love has meaning. My child, you need that kind of agreement in your heart, because the world often tries to convince you that nothing matters, or that only success matters, or that only control matters. But I tell you, the deepest things matter most. Faith matters, kindness matters, truth matters, quiet obedience matters, a clean heart matters, a gentle spirit matters. These are the things heaven celebrates. These are the things that build peace inside you. When John listens, his inner self becomes steady. It is like the vision is teaching him to breathe. My child, let the vision teach you to breathe too. Breathe in slowly, and feel your chest rise without rushing. Breathe out slowly, and let your body sink deeper into rest. If your eyes are still open, let them grow heavy. If your eyes are closed, let your mind soften behind them. My child, I am not asking you to stay alert. I am asking you to feel safe. Safety is the doorway to sleep, and I give you safety tonight. You may think safety must come from a locked door, a perfect plan, a full bank account, or a guarantee that nothing will go wrong. But my child, true safety comes from belonging to me. It comes from knowing that even if something shakes, you are not abandoned. Even if something changes, you are not alone. Even if something breaks, you are not without hope. My child, I have carried many people through storms, and I will carry you too. Do not measure my love by how smooth your day was. Measure my love by the cross, by the resurrection, by the promise that I will never leave you. In the vision, John sees countless angels, thousands and millions, and their voices fill the space with a sweet strength. My child, imagine that sound as a gentle ocean of praise. It is not loud in a way that hurts. It is mighty in a way that heals. Many hearts today are tired because they have listened to too many harsh voices, voices of criticism, voices of pressure, voices of comparison, voices that say you are late, you are behind, you are not enough. My child, those voices do not come from me. My voice does not crush you. My voice lifts you. My voice does not shame you. My voice covers you with mercy and teaches you a better way. So I speak to you now in the middle of this heavenly chorus. My child, you do not need to compare your life to others. Comparison steals peace. Comparison makes you forget the quiet miracles in your own story. Comparison makes you blind to the progress you have made. My child, I know your pace. I know your seasons. I know what you can carry and what you cannot carry. I know the hidden battles you do not talk about. I know the courage it takes for you just to keep going some days. Do not dishonor that courage. Do not call yourself weak because you feel tired. My child, tiredness is not a sin. Tiredness is a signal. It is your body and soul asking for rest, and I answer that request with love. As John watches, he begins to understand something deeper. Heaven is not empty. Heaven is not silent. Heaven is alive, full of worship, full of holiness, full of purpose. My child, that truth matters, because when you feel lonely you may think your life is floating in a cold universe. But you are not floating. You are held. You are not lost. You are guided. You are not forgotten. You are known. My child, I know your name, and I know the story behind your name, and I know the tears you have not spoken out loud. Now I want to help you receive the comfort of my eyes. In the vision, John is comforted by my loving gaze. My child, imagine me looking at you now. Not with anger. Not with disappointment. Not with impatience. I look at you with compassion. I look at you as someone precious. I look at you as someone I have chosen to love. My child, you may be used to love that depends on performance, love that changes when you fail, love that becomes cold when you cannot give more. But my love is not like that. My love is steady. My love does not shift with your mood. My love does not disappear when you struggle. My child, my love remains. Let that truth settle into your chest, like warm tea, slow and comforting. Many people carry tension in their chest because they feel they must earn approval. My child, you already have my approval because you are mine. When you belong to me, you do not need to chase worth, you live from worth. You do not need to prove that you deserve to breathe, you simply breathe, and you receive my peace as you breathe. This is why I tell you to rest. Rest is not laziness. Rest is trust. Rest is saying, God is God, and I am His child, and I can sleep. Now, my child, let me speak about worship in a simple way, because sometimes people think worship is only for strong believers, or only for people who feel happy. But worship is also for the tired. Worship is for the anxious. Worship is for the wounded. Worship is for the person who says, I do not have much, but I offer what I have. My child, when you worship, you are not adding something to God, you are opening something in yourself. You are opening a window. You are letting fresh air come into a room that has been closed too long. The fresh air is truth. The fresh air is hope. The fresh air is the presence of God. So while the angels sing around the throne, you can rest inside that truth. You can let it wash over you. You can let it tell your nervous system that you are safe. You can let it tell your heart that you belong. My child, the human body remembers fear quickly, but it can also learn peace. Tonight I help you learn peace again. I help your breathing become a prayer. I help your stillness become worship. I help your sleep become trust. In the vision, there is also a sense of order. Heaven is not chaos. Heaven is not confusion. Heaven is not random. My child, that order is important for you to remember, because your life may feel messy right now. Your thoughts may feel messy. Your emotions may feel messy. Your plans may feel messy. But God is not confused. God is not lost. God is not surprised by your season. My child, when you cannot see the road, you can still trust the guide. When you cannot understand the timing, you can still trust the one who holds time. Sometimes you feel like you must have answers before you can relax. My child, that is not true. You can relax because I have answers, even if you do not. You can relax because I hold the story, even if you only hold one page. You can relax because I know what you need, even if you cannot explain it clearly. This is what it means to be my child. A child does not carry the weight of the household. A child rests in the care of the Father. My child, rest in me. As the worship continues, I want you to notice something. Heaven honors the Lamb. Heaven honors sacrifice that saves. Heaven honors love that gives. My child, this teaches you a way of living. The world honors loud success, fast power, and proud independence. But heaven honors humility, faithfulness, and love that serves. My child, if you feel like you have not done enough, remember that heaven sees what people overlook. Heaven sees the secret kindness. Heaven sees the private integrity. Heaven sees the quiet forgiveness. Heaven sees the moments when you choose patience instead of anger. Heaven sees the moments when you choose truth instead of easy lies. Heaven sees your heart. My child, do not be discouraged if the world does not clap for you. Heaven is not blind. Now I guide you deeper into the vision. John sees that the Lamb is at the center. My child, I want me to be at the center for you too. Not your fear at the center. Not your regret at the center. Not your past at the center. Not your future worries at the center. I at the center. When I am at the center, everything else finds its proper place. Problems still exist, but they do not rule. Pain may still be there, but it does not own you. Questions may still remain, but they do not choke you. My child, center your heart on me and you will feel lighter. If your mind wanders, bring it back gently. Do not scold yourself. Do not pressure yourself. Simply return, like a child returning to a safe home. My child, you are learning a holy habit. You are learning to come back to me. Some people think faith is never wandering. But faith is often wandering and returning. Faith is forgetting and remembering. Faith is getting tired and being renewed. My child, do not fear your humanity. Bring it to me. I can hold it. Now let me give you a simple picture to anchor your thoughts. Imagine the throne like a steady mountain. Imagine worship like a river. Imagine my presence like a warm sun that does not burn, only heals. My child, hold that picture softly. Let it be your safe place tonight. When a worry tries to rise, you can return to the picture. You can return to the mountain, the river, the sun. You can return to the truth that heaven is real and God is near. Some nights you feel like you have to protect yourself from disappointment. You build walls in your mind. You hold your breath inside. My child, I understand why you learn that. Life has given you moments when people failed you, when plans broke, when promises did not hold. But I am teaching you a new way. I am teaching you to open your heart to me. Not to everyone, not without wisdom, but to me. My love will not betray you. My promise will not collapse. My presence will not vanish when you need it most. My child, the safest place is not in control, it is in my care. John receives the vision as comfort and as responsibility. He will share it so others will have hope. My child, I also give you hope so you can live differently. Hope is not only for sleep, hope is also for daylight. When you wake tomorrow, you can carry peace with you like a small lamp. You can speak more gently because you are not desperate. You can be more patient because you are not panicking. You can let go of revenge because you know justice belongs to God. You can forgive more easily because you know you have been forgiven. My child, this is what hope does. It changes your inner world, and your inner world changes how you walk through the outer world. Now, my child, I want to speak to the part of you that feels guilty for resting. Some people feel guilty when they stop. They think they must always be productive to be valuable. My child, you are valuable because you are mine, not because you are busy. You do not have to earn your right to sleep. Sleep is part of how I designed you. Rest is holy. Rest is a way of saying, I trust God more than I trust my effort. My child, let your body rest without shame. As the heavenly chorus continues, there is also a sense of joy. Not shallow joy, not loud joy, but deep joy, the kind that exists even when the world is hard, because it comes from God. My child, you need that joy. Joy is not pretending you have no pain. Joy is knowing that pain does not have the final word. Joy is knowing that love is stronger than loss. Joy is knowing that I am faithful. My child, let joy touch you gently, like a soft breeze. Now I speak to you as your Savior, with simple words you can understand easily. My child, I am with you. I am not far. I am not angry at you. I am not waiting to punish you. I am waiting to hold you. When you fail, come to me. When you succeed, come to me. When you feel strong, come to me. When you feel weak, come to me. My child, do not live as if you must hide from me. You cannot hide anyway, and you do not need to. I already know you, and I still love you. Let your breathing become slower now. Breathe in and feel peace entering. Breathe out and feel fear leaving. Breathe in and feel your chest soften. Breathe out and feel your shoulders drop. My child, your body listens to your breath. When your breath is calm, your body learns calm. When your breath is gentle, your mind becomes gentler. This is why I lead you with breath. Breath is a simple doorway. Now, as we prepare to move in the next part toward the promise that God will dwell with His people, I want you to hold one more truth. The throne is not only a symbol of power, it is also a symbol of care. A good king protects. A good king provides. A good king judges with righteousness and heals with mercy. My child, your king is good. Your king is not cruel. Your king is not careless. Your king is full of love. If you have been afraid of God because of harsh images you learned, I want you to let those images go. Look at me. Look at my life. Look at my compassion. Look at my patience. Look at my sacrifice. My child, I reveal the heart of God. If you want to know what God is like, look at me. I welcome children. I heal the broken. I forgive sinners. I touch the unclean. I weep with the grieving. I stand with the rejected. I speak hope to the weary. My child, this is your God. Now let your mind rest in that. Let your thoughts become fewer. Let your inner voice become quiet. If you fall asleep while listening, that is good. If you stay awake, that is also fine. Either way, my presence remains. My child, I keep watch. I guard your heart. I surround your room with peace. And I bless you with gentle sleep, the kind that restores your body and calms your mind. Lord Jesus, cover me with your peace tonight, keep my thoughts gentle, and let my soul rest safely in your love. My child, keep breathing slowly, let your body stay heavy and calm, let your mind rest like a boat on quiet water, and let my words guide you deeper into the vision, not to make you restless, but to make you safe, not to make you fear, but to make you hope, not to make you rush, but to make you steady. You have already seen the throne, you have already heard the worship, you have already felt the strength of heaven, and now I lead you to the promise that brings comfort to every tired heart, the promise that God will be with His people, close, present, faithful, and near. In the vision, John hears a voice from heaven, and the voice is not cold, it is not distant, it is not harsh, it is not confusing, it is clear, it is gentle, it is steady, and it carries the kind of truth that settles the nervous heart. The voice declares that the dwelling place of God is with man, that he will dwell with them, that they will be his people, and that God himself will be with them as their God. My child, let this promise sink into you, because many people are tired not only from work, but from feeling alone, from feeling unseen, from feeling like they must survive by themselves. But this promise says you will not be left alone, you will not be abandoned, you will not be forced to carry your life without help. God will be with you. My child, some nights you lie down and you feel the weight of your own thoughts, and you may think that faith is supposed to remove every heavy feeling immediately, but faith often works like sunrise. It comes gradually, it grows slowly, it warms step by step, it does not shout, it brightens. This vision is like that sunrise. It teaches your heart to warm again. It teaches your mind to loosen again. It teaches your body to feel safe again. When the voice says God will dwell with his people, it is telling you that presence is the answer, not only explanations, not only plans, not only control, but presence, because presence means love is near. And love changes everything. Then the voice speaks a promise that touches the deepest pain of the human heart. It says God will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more, neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things have passed away. My child, I know this world has tears. I know your life has had moments of sorrow, moments when you felt misunderstood, moments when you felt like you had to be strong when you wanted to collapse, moments when you lost something, or feared losing something, moments when you carried pain quietly so others would not see it. I tell you, I do not ignore those tears. I do not call them small. I do not shame you for them. I see them, I count them, I hold you through them, and I promise you they will not last forever. My child, there are tears that come from grief, tears that come from fear, tears that come from regret, tears that come from loneliness, tears that come from disappointment, and sometimes tears come without words because your heart is tired. This promise does not say you never cried, it says the crying will end. This promise does not say you never suffered, it says suffering will not rule forever. This promise does not say you never lost anything, it says loss will not have the final word. My child, you can rest tonight because your story is moving toward healing, and even now I bring healing into your heart, like gentle medicine, like quiet water, like warm light. Now John is invited to see, not only to hear. The vision shows heaven coming down to earth, like a holy gift, like a home prepared, like an answer to prayers that have risen for centuries. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. My child, this is not a fantasy to distract you, this is a reality to strengthen you. When your day feels heavy, you need to remember that God is building something more solid than what your eyes can see. When the world feels unstable, you need to remember that God is bringing a kingdom that cannot be shaken. When you feel like goodness is fragile, you need to remember that heaven is not fragile. Heaven is steady. Heaven is real. Heaven is the true home of every redeemed heart. My child, imagine the New Jerusalem descending, not as a threat, but as a bride, beautiful, pure, prepared, radiant. This image is meant to comfort you, because it tells you that the future is not random, the future is prepared, the future is intentional, the future is filled with purpose. Many people fear the future because they picture darkness, but I invite you to picture light. Many people fear what they cannot control, but I invite you to trust what I control. Many people fear because they think they will face the unknown alone, but I invite you to remember that I will be with you, and I will bring you home. As John is carried in the Spirit, he is brought to a high place where he can see the great city. My child, sometimes I also lift your perspective. I do not always change your circumstances immediately, but I change your view. I show you that your life is bigger than one hard week, bigger than one painful memory, bigger than one struggle you keep fighting. When your view is small, your fear grows big. When your view is lifted, your fear becomes smaller. This is why I give you pictures of hope. Hope lifts you. Hope makes room in your chest. Hope helps you breathe. Now the city comes into view, and the description is full of beauty, not the kind of beauty that creates envy, but the kind of beauty that creates peace. The glory of God surrounds it. The radiance is clear, like a precious stone, bright like crystal. My child, this tells you that holiness is not dull. Holiness is alive. Holiness is light. Holiness is clean joy. Sometimes people think faith is only rules, only pressure, only heavy duty, but I tell you, faith is also beauty, faith is also wonder, faith is also the relief of being clean inside, faith is also the comfort of living in truth. The city is described with walls and gates. My child, walls in this vision are not built from fear, they are built from safety. Gates in this vision are not built to keep you out, they are built to welcome the redeemed. There are angels at the gates, not as enemies, but as guardians of peace. My child, you need to hear this, because some hearts have learned to see God as someone who blocks the door. But I am the one who opens the door. I am the one who invites. I am the one who says come. I am the one who says you belong. When you are tired and you fear rejection, remember that my kingdom is a kingdom of welcome for those who come to me with humility and faith. The gates are arranged in every direction, north, south, east, west. My child, this speaks of fullness, this speaks of access, this speaks of a city that is not narrow in mercy, but wide in invitation. It is a picture that says no matter where you come from, no matter what your past looked like, no matter how far you wandered, there is a way home through me. Some people imagine they are too far. Some people imagine they missed their chance. Some people imagine they are disqualified forever. My child, do not believe those lies. Come to me. Return to me. Let your heart be soft. Let your spirit be honest. Let your faith be simple. I will not turn away the one who comes. Now John hears measurements, he hears details, he hears descriptions of foundations and jewels. My child, you may wonder why the vision includes so much detail, and the reason is this: God is not careless, God is not vague, God is not making promises without substance. Detail is a kind of tenderness. Detail says prepared. Detail says real. Detail says reliable. When God describes the city, He is telling you, I have thought about your home. I have prepared your peace. I have planned your future. I have not forgotten you. My child, if you have ever felt forgotten, let this vision speak to you like a gentle hand, reminding you that your Father remembers. The foundations are adorned with jewels, colors that shimmer with holy light. My child, do not get lost in trying to name every stone. Receive the meaning. The meaning is beauty without corruption. The meaning is value without greed. The meaning is splendor without pride. The meaning is a world where everything reflects God without distortion. My child, in this present world, beauty can be mixed with pain, because things break, people betray, time steals. But in the city of God, beauty is safe, beauty remains, beauty does not fade, beauty does not turn into loss. That is why your heart longs for something permanent. Your longing is not foolish. Your longing is pointing you toward home. John walks in his imagination on streets of gold, gold so pure it looks like clear glass. My child, gold in your world can represent wealth, power, and pride. But in this city it represents purity, it represents the value of what is holy, it represents a place where nothing is hidden, nothing is twisted, nothing is dirty inside. My child, imagine walking there without fear, without shame, without needing to protect yourself. Imagine walking there and realizing no one will attack you, no one will betray you, no one will manipulate you, no one will use you. Imagine a place where love is normal, where kindness is normal, where peace is normal. My child, your body relaxes when it imagines safety, because you were made for safety. As John approaches a gate, he sees it is made of pearl, one whole pearl. My child, let that image stay simple. A pearl is formed through patience. A pearl is formed through time. A pearl is formed when something painful becomes something beautiful. My child, I can do that in your life. I can take what irritated you, what wounded you, what pressed you, and I can shape it into wisdom, into humility, into compassion. This does not mean I celebrate your pain. It means I redeem your pain. It means I waste nothing. It means even the hard parts of your story can become part of your beauty, not in a proud way, but in a healed way, in a gentle way, in a thankful way. Now John looks for a temple, but he does not see one. There is no need, because the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are its temple. My child, this means there is no distance between worship and life. There is no separation between holy moments and ordinary moments. Everything is holy because God is present everywhere in the city. My child, this is also a lesson for you now. You do not have to wait for a perfect moment to pray. You do not have to wait for a special building to feel close to God. You can meet me in your room. You can meet me in your car. You can meet me in your tiredness. You can meet me in your silence. My presence is not limited. My child, when you breathe and whisper my name, you are already near. John looks up and notices there is no need for sun or moon, because the glory of God illuminates the city, and the Lamb is its light. My child, this is one of the most comforting truths for your anxious mind. Light does not depend on circumstances. Light comes from me. In your world, light can be blocked by storms, by night, by darkness, by power outages, by distance. But in my city, light is constant. My child, I want you to receive a taste of that constant light tonight. Not physical light that keeps you awake, but inner light that calms you. When you feel darkness inside, when you feel fear, when you feel confusion, you can ask me for light, and I will give it. I will guide you. I will show you the next step. I will not leave you in darkness. The nations walk by that light, and kings bring their glory and honor into the city. My child, this means that everything good, everything true, everything beautiful will be gathered and purified, and nothing evil will remain. Many people fear that evil will win, but evil does not win. Many people fear that truth will be buried, but truth rises. Many people fear that their faithfulness is pointless, but it is not pointless. My child, every quiet act of obedience matters. Every honest choice matters. Every time you resist bitterness matters. Every time you choose love matters. Heaven remembers what the world forgets. Now John thinks of the Lamb Book of Life, names written there, names that belong. My child, the deepest fear in many hearts is the fear of not belonging, the fear of being rejected, the fear of being erased. But I tell you, in my kingdom you are known. You are not a number. You are not a mistake. You are not a temporary thought. You are loved. When you belong to me, your name is safe. Your story is safe. Your future is safe. My child, let that safety settle your body. Let it slow your heartbeat. Let it soften your stomach. Let it loosen your hands. There is also living water in the vision, water that refreshes without cost, water that satisfies the thirsty. My child, you have thirsts that you have tried to satisfy in many ways. Sometimes you try to satisfy them with work. Sometimes you try to satisfy them with approval. Sometimes you try to satisfy them with entertainment. Sometimes you try to satisfy them with control. But the deepest thirst is the thirst for God, the thirst for love that does not disappear, the thirst for peace that remains, the thirst for meaning that holds. My child, come to me with that thirst. Do not hide it. Do not judge it. Bring it. I give living water. I give rest. I give peace. I give forgiveness. I give a future. Now I speak to the part of you that worries about whether you are strong enough to overcome. My child, I do not ask you to overcome by your own power. I overcame for you. I carry you. I strengthen you. I guide you. When you fall, I lift you. When you are confused, I lead you. When you are weak, I supply strength. Your job is not to be a hero. Your job is to remain close. Your job is to keep returning. Your job is to keep your heart soft toward me. My child, staying with me is victory. Sometimes you think you must feel perfect faith to be accepted. My child, you do not need perfect feelings. You need a sincere heart. Feelings change like weather. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel empty. Some days you feel hopeful. Some days you feel afraid. But my love does not change like weather. My love remains like a steady mountain. My child, let your faith be simple, even if it is small, even if it is quiet, even if it is only a whisper. A whisper to me is enough. I hear it. I honor it. I respond to it. As the vision continues, the most beautiful words are spoken. It is done. My child, those words mean completion. They mean the story is not endless pain. They mean the work of redemption reaches its goal. They mean the promises of God do not hang in the air forever. They arrive, they land, they become real. My child, you may feel like your life has many unfinished pieces right now. Unfinished plans. Unfinished healing. Unfinished conversations. Unfinished dreams. But I tell you, I am a finisher. I complete what I begin. I complete healing in seasons. I complete growth in time. I complete restoration with wisdom. Do not panic because you are not finished. Let me work. Let me lead. Let me shape you. Now return gently to your breathing, my child. You have walked through gates of pearl. You have stepped on streets of clear gold. You have felt the constant light of my presence. You have heard the promise that tears will end. Let your mind rest in these pictures like a child resting in a safe house. You do not have to hold every detail. You only need the comfort. If your thoughts wander, return to one simple sentence inside your heart. God is with me. My child, that sentence is strong enough to carry you into sleep. If you are still awake, let your eyelids grow heavier. If you are drifting, let yourself drift. My voice will not chase you. My presence will not leave you. My peace will remain even when you stop listening. My child, I am guarding you tonight. I am covering you with calm. I am teaching your body to rest without fear. I am teaching your heart to trust without strain. Sleep now, and let the vision continue to bloom inside you, not as pressure, but as hope. Lord Jesus, keep me close to you, wash away my fear, fill my heart with your peace, and lead me into restful sleep in your love. My child, remain still, let your breathing stay slow, let your shoulders soften, let your jaw loosen, let your hands rest open, and let my voice carry you onward. You have seen the city descending, you have walked in your mind through gates of pearl, you have felt the steady light that never fades, and now I guide you into the heart of what this vision is meant to do inside you. It is meant to heal your fear of the future, it is meant to quiet your fear of being alone, it is meant to wash away the feeling that life is only struggle, and it is meant to plant a deep hope that can hold you when your emotions shift. John is not given this revelation to impress others. He is given it to strengthen the faithful, to comfort the weary, and to keep the heart steady when the world feels unstable. My child, I know you live in a world that changes quickly. News shifts, people change their minds, plans break, health rises and falls, money comes and goes, relationships grow warm and cold, and sometimes you feel like you are trying to stand on a floor that keeps moving. But I tell you, there is a kingdom that does not move. There is a home that does not shake, and there is a love that does not fade. This is why I show you the holy city, because I want you to remember the direction of your life. You are not drifting toward darkness, you are being carried toward light. My child, do not think of eternity only as a faraway idea. Think of eternity as the truth that gives your present moment meaning. When you know where you are going, you do not panic as easily on the road. When you know the house is prepared, you can travel with more peace. When you know love is waiting, you can endure the night. My child, many people suffer not only because life is hard, but because they feel life is pointless. But your life is not pointless. Every breath matters. Every quiet decision matters. Every moment you choose patience matters. Every time you choose to forgive matters. Every time you choose faith instead of despair matters. Heaven honors what earth forgets. John hears words that are like a clear bell in the night. It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. My child, I want you to receive the comfort of these words without complication. It is done means the story is moving toward completion. It is done means evil does not get endless time. It is done means pain will not have an eternal throne. It is done means your tears are not permanent. It is done means the promises of God are not fragile hopes, they are sure realities. My child, you may feel unfinished right now, but I am not unfinished. You may feel like you are still learning, still healing, still becoming, but I am steady. When you cannot hold yourself, I hold you. When you cannot carry your thoughts, I carry you. When you cannot see tomorrow, I already stand in tomorrow, and I stand there for you. My child, I speak of Alpha and Omega so you remember that I am not only present at the start of your faith, I am present at the end of your journey, and I am present in every step between. Many people can trust God for their beginning, but they struggle to trust God for the middle. They can trust God when they first believe, but they struggle when life becomes routine, when prayers feel slow, when answers are not immediate, when emotions grow quiet. My child, I am God of your middle. I am God of your ordinary days. I am God of your slow growth. I am God of your small steps. I am God of your quiet faith that keeps returning even when you do not feel strong. You do not have to create a dramatic life to be faithful. You only have to stay near me. Now the vision speaks of the fountain of the water of life, freely given to the one who thirsts. My child, thirst is not shameful. Thirst is honest. Thirst means you know you need something. Many people pretend they do not thirst. They pretend they are fine. They pretend they do not need help. They pretend they do not need love. They pretend they do not need forgiveness. They pretend they do not need rest. But pretending makes the heart hard, and a hard heart cannot sleep well. My child, let your heart be soft tonight. Admit your thirst. Admit your need. Admit your longing. You long for peace. You long for safety. You long for love that does not leave. You long for meaning that holds. You long for a home where you do not have to protect yourself. My child, bring that longing to me. I do not mock it. I satisfy it. Some people try to drink from fountains that cannot hold water. They drink from approval, but it runs out. They drink from entertainment, but it fades. They drink from control, but it breaks. They drink from busyness, but it empties them. They drink from anger, but it poisons them. They drink from jealousy, but it makes them restless. My child, those waters do not heal. They only distract. But my water is living water. It does not only cover your thirst, it changes your heart. It cleans you. It refreshes you. It steadies you. It brings peace you cannot buy. It brings rest you cannot force. It brings joy that does not depend on circumstances. My child, I know you have tried to be strong in ways that made you tired. You tried to fix everything. You tried to make everyone happy. You tried to carry the weight of what you cannot control. You tried to hold your family together with your own hands. You tried to plan every detail so nothing would break. My child, that is why your body carries tension. That is why your mind wakes up at night. That is why your heart sometimes feels tight. But I tell you, you are not meant to be your own savior. You are meant to be my child. Let me be your savior. Let me carry what you cannot carry. Let me guide what you cannot guide. Let me handle what you cannot handle. Your job is to trust. Your job is to come. Your job is to receive the water of life. The vision also speaks of overcoming. He who overcomes shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. My child, overcoming does not mean you never struggle. Overcoming means you remain with me through the struggle. Overcoming means you keep choosing truth when lies whisper. Overcoming means you keep choosing love when bitterness invites you. Overcoming means you keep choosing humility when pride tries to rise. Overcoming means you keep choosing prayer when worry tries to take over. Overcoming means you keep coming back even after you fall. My child, the enemy of your soul wants you to think that falling is the end. But falling is not the end. The end is when you stop coming. So keep coming. Come again. Come quietly. Come simply. Come honestly. I will meet you. My child, some nights you feel you have failed too much, and you worry that you are no longer worthy of peace. But peace is not a prize for perfect performance. Peace is a gift from me. Peace is the result of being held. Peace is the fruit of being forgiven. Peace is the calm that comes when you know you are loved. My child, I do not love you because you are flawless. I love you because I chose you. I love you because my heart is good. I love you because my mercy is real. If you have sinned, confess it, bring it into the light, do not hide, because hiding creates fear. But confession brings relief. Confession opens the door. Confession brings you back into closeness. My child, I forgive you. And when I forgive you, I do not keep punishing you in secret. I cleanse you. I restore you. I lift you. Now the Spirit and the bride say, come. My child, come as a word of invitation, not pressure. Come as not a shout of demand. Come as a door opening. Come as a hand extended. Come as a warm home after a long road. Come as a seat prepared at the table. Come as safety. Come as belonging. My child, you do not have to earn the invitation. The invitation is given because of my love. If you hear my voice tonight, if you feel even a small hunger for God, If you feel even a small thirst for peace, that is already the Spirit drawing you. Do not resist. Do not harden. Come. Come also means you do not have to stay where you are. Some people feel trapped inside their own habits, their own sins, their own regrets, their own fears. They think this is who I am. I cannot change. I will always be anxious. I will always be angry. I will always be empty. My child, those are heavy lies. Come means move with me. Come means let me lead you out. Come means you are not stuck forever. Come means the old life does not have to be your final identity. Come means I can give you a new heart, a new spirit, a new way of thinking, a new way of resting, a new way of loving. My child, transformation is possible because I live. Now I want to help you receive this invitation in a very practical way, because some hearts believe the big words but still struggle at night. My child, if you are lying in bed right now, feel the mattress holding you. Let that support remind you of my support. You do not have to hold yourself up, because you are being held. Let your breathing be gentle. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. With every exhale, release the need to control. With every exhale, release the need to replay the past. With every exhale, release the need to predict tomorrow. My child, tonight is not the time to solve everything. Tonight is the time to rest in me. My child, there are thoughts that come like little storms. They say what if? They say what about? They say you should have. They say you will never. Those thoughts can feel loud, but they are only thoughts. They are not prophecy. They are not God. When a thought rises, do not fight it with panic. Simply name it and release it. Say quietly inside, "This is worry," and I release it. "This is regret," and I release it. "This is fear," and I release it. Then return to one simple truth. I am with you. My child, simplicity is powerful. You do not have to chase every thought. You can let the river flow past while you stand safely on the shore with me. Now return again to the holy city, because the vision is also meant to make your heart clean. In that city nothing impure remains. There is no need for hiding. There is no need for pretending. There is no need for masks. My child, many people are tired because they wear masks all day. They act stronger than they feel. They act happier than they are. They act like they are fine. But inside they carry heavy secrets and quiet pain. My child, you do not have to wear a mask with me. I already know you. I already see you. And I still love you. Let that love remove your mask. Let that love soften your face. Let that love loosen your chest. Let that love quiet your mind. The city is filled with light, and light reveals everything, but it does not shame. It heals. My child, some people fear light because light exposes, but in my kingdom light is safety. In my kingdom exposure does not lead to humiliation, it leads to cleansing. It leads to freedom. It leads to peace. My child, when I bring something into the light in your heart, I am not trying to crush you, I am trying to free you. I am not trying to condemn you, I am trying to heal you. So if you feel conviction, do not run, come closer. Let me wash you with mercy. Let me teach you a better path. My child, I also want to speak about waiting, because this vision is about future, and waiting can be hard. Some people get tired of waiting for prayers to be answered. They get tired of waiting for change. They get tired of waiting for healing. They get tired of waiting for peace in their family. They get tired of waiting for doors to open. My child, waiting does not mean God is absent. Waiting does not mean God has forgotten. Waiting is often where faith grows roots. Waiting is where patience becomes strong. Waiting is where pride learns humility. Waiting is where love becomes deeper. My child, do not despise your waiting season. Let me be with you in it. Let me comfort you. Let me strengthen you. Let me guide you one day at a time. If you feel like your faith is small, remember this: a small seed can become a tree. A small candle can brighten a room. A small prayer can move a heart. My child, you do not need to perform. You do not need fancy words. You do not need perfect feelings. You only need to come. Come with your small faith. Come with your tired mind. Come with your honest heart. I will meet you there. Now let me speak gently to your body, because your body needs kindness too. My child, your body has carried you through many days. It has carried stress. It has carried work. It has carried long hours. It has carried sadness. It has carried pressure. Be gentle with your body tonight. Do not demand. Do not punish. Do not rush. Let your muscles relax. Let your eyelids rest. Let your breathing become slow and smooth. My child, when you treat your body with gentleness, you honor the life I gave you. Now the invitation returns again. Whoever is thirsty, let him come. Whoever wishes, let him take the free gift of the water of life. My child, the gift is free because I paid the cost. The gift is free because grace is my heart. The gift is free because love does not bargain with you. Love gives. Love welcomes. Love restores. My child, receive the gift. Do not argue with it. Do not delay. Do not tell yourself you will come when you are better. Come now. Come as you are. Let me make you better. Let me make you clean. Let me make you steady. Now I will speak a blessing over your sleep. My child, may your mind quiet like a lake at night. May your heart feel safe like a child in a warm home. May your thoughts slow down. May your breathing deepen. May your body rest without fear. May your dreams be gentle. May your spirit be filled with hope. And if you wake in the night, may you return quickly to my presence, and may my peace cover you again like a soft blanket. Lord Jesus, give me your living water, wash my heart with your mercy, fill my mind with your light, and let me sleep tonight in deep peace with you. My child, settle again into stillness. Let your breathing be slow. Let your body become heavy in a gentle way. Let your thoughts loosen their grip, and let my voice remain with you as you drift toward rest. You have listened to the vision of the holy city. You have felt the light that never fades. You have heard the promise that tears will end. And now I want you to carry one final gift into your sleep. The gift is not only information, it is belonging. It is not only a picture, it is a home. It is not only a future, it is my presence with you even now. My child, many people hear about heaven and they think it is far away. But I tell you that my kingdom begins to touch you the moment you come near to me, when you trust me, when you breathe and whisper my name. When you release your fear and open your heart, the light of that city begins to shine inside you like a small candle in the dark. You may not feel it like a strong emotion. Sometimes you feel it as quiet calm. Sometimes you feel it as a softening in your chest. Sometimes you feel it as a steady thought that says you are not alone. Sometimes you feel it as a gentle release in your shoulders. Sometimes you feel it as the ability to stop replaying the past for a moment. That is my peace working in you. My child, I want you to understand that peace is not the same as having no problems. Peace is the presence of God inside your problems. Peace is the assurance that you are held while you walk through what is hard. Peace is the confidence that you will not be abandoned in the middle of your journey. Tonight you do not need to solve everything. Tonight you do not need to fix everyone. Tonight you do not need to carry the weight of tomorrow. You only need to rest in the truth that I am with you. And because I am with you, you are safe enough to sleep. My child, when you fear the future, remember the city that descends from heaven. It tells you that your life is not moving toward emptiness. It is moving toward fullness. It tells you that your story is not ending in loss. It is ending in restoration. It tells you that the prayers of the faithful are not wasted. They rise, and they are answered in the timing of God. When you fear that you will be forgotten, remember that the vision speaks of names written in the book of life. It tells you that you are known. It tells you that you are remembered. It tells you that you are not a random person floating through time. You are my child, and my love does not lose track of those who belong to me. My child, you have carried burdens that made you tired. Some burdens came from responsibility. Some burdens came from pain. Some burdens came from pressure you placed on yourself. Some burdens came from words spoken over you. Some burdens came from fear that you tried to manage by control. But I tell you that you were never made to carry life alone. Bring those burdens to me, not in a complicated way, just in an honest way. You can simply say inside your heart, Lord, I give you this, and then name it quietly. I give you my worry. I give you my regret. I give you my anger. I give you my fear. I give you my tiredness. and then let your hands relax as if you actually placed something down. My child, releasing is an act of faith. It does not mean you do not care. It means you trust that I care more than you do. It means you trust that I can handle what you cannot handle. It means you trust that I am wise. It means you trust that my love is strong. There are nights when your mind will try to pull you back into old scenes, old conversations, old mistakes, and it will feel like you are trapped in a loop. But I tell you that you can step out of the loop. You can return to me. You can return to the present moment. You can return to breathing. You can return to a simple truth that steadies you. Choose one simple sentence tonight, and keep it close. God is with me, or I am held, or Jesus is near. And when your mind wanders, do not fight your mind with panic. Just return. Return gently. Return patiently. Return without shame. My child, shame is a heavy chain. It tells you that you are not worthy to come close. It tells you that you must hide. It tells you that you must perform. But I tell you that shame is not my voice. My voice invites. My voice restores. My voice cleanses. My voice says, "Come to me and rest." If you have sin, do not hide from me. Bring it into the light. Speak to me honestly, and receive forgiveness. Because forgiveness is not a theory. It is a gift that washes your heart. And when your heart is washed, your body can rest with less tension. My child, the holy city has no need for a temple, because my presence fills everything. That means you do not have to search far for me. I am not only in special moments. I am not only in perfect prayers. I am not only in strong feelings. I am with you in your room right now. I am with you in your quiet breathing. I am with you in your tiredness. I am with you as you fall asleep. This is why I tell you to practice closeness, not perfection. Closeness means you turn toward me again and again, even when you feel weak, even when you feel confused, even when you feel dry inside. You turn toward me, and you remain. My child, remaining is powerful. Remaining is overcoming. Remaining is faith that does not give up. Remaining is love that keeps coming home. And when you remain with me, you will inherit what I promised. Not because you earned it, but because you belong to me. Tonight I want you to receive the promise that God will wipe away every tear. Some tears are fresh. Some tears are old. Some tears you cried openly. Some tears you swallowed quietly. But I tell you that none of them are forgotten, and none of them will last forever. My child, I know the pain of this world. I know the weight of grief. I know the sting of betrayal. I know the loneliness of being misunderstood. I know the fear that comes when you imagine losing what you love. I know the stress that comes when you try to provide and protect, but I also know the power of resurrection. I know the strength of hope. I know the peace that comes when you trust me. This vision is not meant to pull you away from life. It is meant to help you live with courage. It is meant to help you forgive. It is meant to help you release bitterness. It is meant to help you treat others with gentleness, because you know that you are going to a world where love is normal. My child, when you remember your future home, you become less controlled by fear, and when you become less controlled by fear, you become more free to love. You become more patient. You become more honest. You become more steady. The city shines with light, light from the glory of God, light from the Lamb. My child, I want you to carry that light into your inner world, because there are corners inside you that feel dark, corners filled with old memories, corners filled with worry, corners filled with disappointment, but my light reaches every corner, and when light enters, you do not have to be afraid. My child, light does not come to shame you, light comes to heal you, light comes to show you what is true, light comes to lead you, and when you follow my light, you walk safely. Now I speak to the part of you that feels thirsty, thirsty for peace, thirsty for love, thirsty for safety, thirsty for a fresh start, thirsty for meaning. The vision says that the water of life is given freely to the one who thirsts. You do not need to pretend you are not thirsty. You do not need to cover your need with pride. You do not need to distract yourself with endless noise. You can come to me simply, and you can drink. Drinking means receiving. Receiving means letting me fill what is empty, letting me refresh what is tired, letting me calm what is anxious, letting me strengthen what is weak, letting me soften what is hard. My child, there are many false waters in this world, approval that disappears, success that never feels enough, entertainment that fades, control that breaks, anger that burns you, comparison that steals your joy. But my water remains, my water heals, my water satisfies. So tonight choose to drink from me, choose to receive my peace, choose to receive my forgiveness, choose to receive my love, and do not measure it by emotion, measure it by the quiet change in your ability to rest. My child, some people fear they will not be able to endure, they fear they will fail, they fear they will fall again. But I tell you, when you fall, return. When you fail, return. When you feel ashamed, return. When you feel tired, return. Returning is not weakness, returning is wisdom, returning is humility. Returning is the path of life, because I am the shepherd who brings my sheep back to safety. My child, you are not alone in your struggle. You are not the only one who has had nights of worry. You are not the only one who has carried heavy thoughts. You are not the only one who has tried to be strong and felt tired. But I tell you that there is a difference between carrying your pain alone and carrying your pain with me. When you carry it alone, it crushes you. When you carry it with me, it becomes lighter, because I share the weight, I guide you through it, I redeem it. My child, I can redeem the painful parts of your story, like a pearl formed through time. I can take irritation and turn it into patience. I can take loss and turn it into compassion. I can take failure and turn it into humility. I can take fear and turn it into wisdom. This does not mean you enjoy pain. It means you trust that I waste nothing. It means you trust that I can bring beauty from what was hard. It means you trust that the end of your story is not brokenness, it is restoration. Now I want to bless your mind with a simple pattern for peace. When you notice worry, breathe in slowly. When you breathe out, release it, then return to one simple truth: I am with you. When you notice regret, breathe in slowly. When you breathe out, release it, then return to one simple truth: I forgive you. When you notice fear, breathe in slowly. When you breathe out, release it, then return to one simple truth: I will lead you. My child, the body listens to what the spirit believes. When your spirit receives truth, the body begins to soften, the heart begins to slow, the mind begins to quiet. So keep receiving, and keep letting go, like waves that rise and fall, like wind that comes and passes, let your thoughts pass, and let my presence remain. My child, you may wonder how to know if you truly belong, and I tell you, belonging begins with trust. If you come to me, if you open your heart, if you receive my mercy, if you desire me, then you are near, and I will not push you away. I do not reject the one who comes. I do not despise the one who is weak. I do not mock the one who is tired. I welcome, I forgive, I restore, I hold. So tonight rest in this welcome, rest in this mercy, rest in this love, and let your sleep be an act of trust. My child, sleep is not only rest for your body, it is also a humble confession that you are not God. Sleep says I release control. Sleep says I trust that life will continue even when I close my eyes. Sleep says I am safe enough to stop striving for a while. I want you to sleep with that humility, not as defeat, but as faith, because faith says God watches while I sleep. Faith says God guards what I cannot guard. Faith says God works even when I am resting. So let your eyelids grow heavy, let your breathing deepen, let your thoughts slow, and if you drift in and out, let it be gentle. Do not force yourself to stay awake. Do not force yourself to hold the words. My presence does not depend on your effort. My child, when you wake tomorrow, you can carry this vision into your day. You can remember that the future is bright. You can remember that tears will end. You can remember that my light remains. You can remember that living water is free. You can remember that you belong. And when your day becomes heavy again, you can return to me, return to prayer, return to truth, return to simple faith, return to love, because returning is the path that keeps your heart alive. Now I speak peace over your home, peace over your room, peace over your mind, peace over your body, peace over your dreams, peace over your breathing, peace over your heart. Let the former things pass away inside you tonight. Let fear pass away. Let worry pass away. Let tension pass away. Let heaviness pass away. And let my peace remain like a steady river. Lord Jesus, stay near to me. Forgive me. Fill me with your peace. Guard my sleep. And lead me safely into your eternal home.